Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 5th, 2024 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, so thank you so very much for doing so. And as always, the cards will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. So let's begin. Oh, and if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's linked in the description box below. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. All right, Virgo, we are crowned with the Five of Pentacles reversed, which is awesome. So this new moon is in Cancer, all right? The time frame we're in is Cancer time frame. So this brings very rich emotional manifestation forward. We feel it, we manifest it, and that is amazing. But what also happens is that this moon brings with it, very heavy emotional fluctuations. So we can be really high, like really super happy, really feeling wonderful, and then have a super low. So just being aware of that is going to be a very important thing. We are letting go and releasing ourselves from the past hurt of the Five of Pentacles, a poverty mentality. I don't get to have prosperity, success, bounty, and abundance because. So this is a very big deal. This moon also brings forward a very strong sense of moving forward from past hurts. And this is going to be one's past hurts around lack, around money, or what we value as much as money. So this is a very big deal. It moves us then to the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, time frame April 20th to May 20th. This is very good energy, right, that we have coming forward for us. Now, this is the major arcana marriage card, which is very interesting. So it's really embracing what you are committing yourself to, how you want to move things forward, what you're looking for. You have the repeat of the number 5 right now, which is a freedom number. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. So you are moving towards your freedom, what it is that you desire, where it is that you want to be. You're also looking at things and saying, what are my strengths? And you're really seeing your strengths for what they are. So a new moon is a time of manifestation. So during this time, when you sit down and you put your intention for this moon, which will correlate to the full moon in 6 months from now, one of the things to focus on, because Taurus energy is expert manifestation energy, and we have expert emotional manifestation coming forward, is what do I want to manifest? What do I want to grow? What are my talents? What are my joys? How do I lead me forward? You will also be finding yourself aligning with people during this time that help bring out your strengths. You might not know that they're bringing out your strengths. You might think, wow, this person is being a bit tough, or this is a bit harsh. So just be aware of that. We then have the Knight of Wands. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're born on the cusp with Leo, if you have fire sign energy in your chart, this comes through very powerfully. You're going to be very passionate and very much wanting to move forward, but also wanting to move forward and seeing results. You don't want to move forward for a maybe, it might, could kind of thing. You want to move forward and see results, Virgo. So that's going to be a very big deal. Let me just make sure that everybody can see everything. It then moves us to Justice reverse. So this is Libra energy. If you're born on the cusp with Libra, or you have Libra energy in your chart, you can feel like things are really rather unfair during this time. You can feel a bit overwhelmed. You can feel out of balance. So acknowledging this is going to be a very important thing. With the Justice card reverse, what we have to be mindful of is that we are moving away from hurts from the past, but we are also very prone to overthinking, overanalyzing. So we might really want to dive into the reason why this past hurts us, or the reason why, XYZ is throwing us out of balance. And Spirit is saying, you know what, sometimes you just don't need to know why. You just need to know it is, and then release it. So be aware of that. I know that sounds like oversimplification, but it's not. It's not. Spirit's like, yeah, you don't need to dive that deep. It's like, it's not that deep. With the 10 of Cups reverse, don't look at everybody else's happiness. look at your own happiness. That's going to be really important here, Virgo, because we're going to have a tendency to look at everybody else and say, oh, but look at them, they're doing this, and look at this, they're doing that. And we have to say, what makes me happy? And how can I move forward in that happiness and in that joy and in that connection? Because that is going to be the most powerful and beautiful thing we can do for ourselves. So just be mindful about this. It moves us then to the Seven of Swords. We're releasing lies. I mean, seriously, these are lies. These are secrets. These are even the lies that we tell ourselves where, oh, this might be true, or no, that's not true. I can't possibly do this. No, we're releasing lies during this time. And as we release these lies, excuse me, we are going to see ourselves being freed. And we're also going to see ourselves being able to say, but this makes me happy. This is my joy. This is my success. Like, this moves me forward. And it brings us then to the Five of Cups. So I love it. We now have the five 3 times, divinely being told that this is a time of freedom for us. And 2 of these fives are reversed. So we're having a bit of difficulty stepping into our freedom. We're bookend by the number 5. It's at the beginning here with the Hierophant, which is the 5th card in the Major Arcana. And then we have the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is change your mind, change your life. Again, we can have a tendency, Spirit already said this to us, to hyperfixate, to want to dive deeper. Why am I bothered by this? Why is this, upsetting? Why is this overwhelming? We don't need to know why. We just need to know it is. And then as we know that it is, it's like, okay, I see that. Okay, I get that. And I'm letting it go now because it's not my present. It was my past. And that is going to be a very important thing. It's like, is it my right here, right now? Nope. Not gonna be bothered with it. I'm going to stay in the right here, the right now, embrace my emotions, embrace my tenacity, embrace what I'm going after, and really embrace me. We need to be also very good at setting boundaries during this time. So boundaries are going to be difficult for us. So we need to keep them in mind, and it's going to be very important to be like, okay, what are my boundaries? What can I say no to? And try to say no to something every day. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. I know that sounds funny because people are always like, oh, say yes to everything. It's like, here it's like, nah, I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna. You can also find that you're dealing with people that just aren't just and aren't fair, like that are hypercritical or have already made up their minds before they know all the information. Just be mindful about that, because you're going to want to, with the Hierophant and with the Knight of Wand energy, you're going to want to change their opinion. You're not going to be able to. I mean, you're not. They're going to have their opinion and they've kind of already made up their mind. So don't fall down that rabbit hole. So let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a Sun in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So good luck to everyone. And hit the bell notification because the announcement will come in the form of a video. So we have here the hawk. It says, pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. This moon is going to hold a very powerful message to it. It is. And we're going to see that once we start slowing things down, once we start saying, what am I passionate about? What do I want? Where do I want to be? How am I opening up this door for me? It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is family. And, Cancer energy, Cancer new moon, all about family, all about connection, all about, kind of nesting. What do I need to make this feel cozy, to make this feel beautiful? So connecting with our root chakra, connecting with our family, how family is interpreted in our lives, whether it be the family we were born into, the family that raised us, the family that we create, it doesn't matter. It's connecting with that energy and it's moving forward in that energy. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So we have 2 here, okay? Be mindful of the 3 of Pentacles. Somebody being like, oh my gosh, we work so great together. Let's work together. And they just want you to do all the work for them. So be aware of that. This is also going to be a person who can be very manipulative in their speech, in their speech, but also in the way that they kind of size everybody up. They're always sizing everybody up. The Queen of Swords reverse is just a very kind of, witchy, like not in a good way witchy, but in a bad way witchy card, type of thing. So here with the Queen of Swords, this is somebody who will say nasty things because they'll know it'll hurt you, who is very good at, assessing people, like kind of like sizing people up and then cutting them down at the knees. So just being aware of that is going to be very important. And be mindful if you have to work in a group or, it might not even be work. You might be volunteering. You might be, doing something that you think, oh, this is going to be so fun. Be mindful of people like that, just poisoning the group. Yeah. So this is going to be a time where we look at things and we start to release ourselves. We start to release ourselves from I can't because. And it's almost like we're stepping out of we're stepping out of this feeling that will never be enough. We'll never measure up. We'll never get to the place that we want to be. But we have to see ourselves for who we are, not for who we would have liked to have been, right? Not for when we're comparing and contrasting ourselves off of people and being like, oh my gosh, I should be more like that person, or I should be more like that person. It's like, no, I should be me. And I should be happy being me. It's being you fully, openly, and honestly with the Hierophant, letting yourself shine forward and not apologizing. It's also learning how you fit into this world. You don't have to fit in like everybody else. But it's like, okay, this is my way of moving forward. This is my connection. This is my tribe. This is how I move forward for me, and owning it completely. The Knight of Wands is moving forward in your passion. You're going to find people who help you step into your own energy, like help you open the door to yourself. But you're also going to be finding people during this new moon that are very passionate. And you're going to get passionate about just being passionate. It's like, oh, wow, I could do this and I could do that. And that's so cool. You are going to meet very judgy people. Okay, there are going to be very judgy people who are going to try and pass themselves off as not being judgy, as being like, so loving, so caring, so compassionate. They're judgy. They're judgy. You're going to know it. So just be mindful about this. Embrace what you love. Okay, it's going to be hard. Don't compare yourself to everybody. That is also going to be hard. Excuse me. It moves us then to lies that are being released, lies that we told ourselves, lies that others have told us. So being aware of that. It's like certain things we're going to be like, you know what, that's just not true for me anymore. And I don't want to carry around that belief, or I don't want to carry around that energy, or you know what, I'm just not going there anymore. And we have to change our mind to change our life. There's something that we're fixating on and we're kind of hyper fixated on it, where it's like, I wish that could have changed. I wish that could be different. And it's like, okay, it's already done. It's already done and can't be different. It already is. So being aware of this is going to be super important during this time. And it's like, look at the Two of Cups that is behind you. Look at the healing, beautiful love that is right there with you. Our subconscious spirit message is the Pheasant. And this says, the time is ripe for creation and connection. Focus your attention in these areas. And it is Virgo. It is time to create. It is time to cultivate. It is time to move forward and create what it is that you want. Creation and what is it? And connection. Yeah. Create and connect. Create and connect what you want. Open up that door. It moves us then to our chakra energy and communication. We have to say it to ourselves. We don't have to communicate it with everybody else, but we can communicate it with a few trusted people, right? True friends, true people that stand by us, opening up our throat chakra, opening up communication, and letting ourselves connect. That is going to be very important. And also knowing that we're picking up on things psychically, intuitively, so we can be a bit overwhelmed by all the input that's coming in. It moves us to our energy to be mindful of. This is Scorpio energy. So this is the Death card. This is the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. Scorpio energy, time frame October 23rd to November 21st. This is manipulative energy, okay? When it's told to be mindful of, this is lies, deceits, and we're releasing a lot of lies and deceits. But we are going to have an energy that wants to pull us back into an illusion of a delusion. So just be mindful of that. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is ships coming in, ships going out, right? It's this real connection, this open flow of ideas, this movement, this like deeper understanding. And it's like, oh yeah, I got this. Oh yeah, I see this. And that is going to be very important for us, where it's like, it's not just us in our own little world anymore, but it's also us starting to open up and starting to branch out and starting to say, like, I can do this. When Spirit said, like, say no to things, right? Make sure that we set these clear boundaries, but also say yes to adventures, like to moving forward in adventures of our soul and for ourselves. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this new moon and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Virgo, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.